Tucker and I are on build team now, so we got added. So it's been primarily a lot of build team tasks, quite a bit of them actually. Setting up VMs, setting up the servers to make them run, setting up MOBA Xterm, making sure that MOBA Xterm we get like all this extra stuff, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Can't go into details. Room 118 is still under wraps. Did some 3D prints, updated the 3D printer. Had kind of a scare with the Proxmox demo machine, so that stuff almost hit shit. So thank God it's running, no issues now.
I did Suricata integration stuff and prepared for my final presentation. That's all I got.
I updated the KV stuff on GitLab, and that is all done, and I worked on my presentation.
Woo.
I worked on
My hands are so shaky. It's
now I can
and
get these
my
data,
presentation.
like
By end of week, a lot of the same stuff as Chris. Got on the build team. Very excited about that. Spent a lot of time creating VMs and then testing. Got access to MOBA Xterm.
Wireshark integration, final presentation. That's it.
Working on vWorkers. vWorkers, a ton of vWorkers from ZenLab. We went and grabbed a bunch, and also we did some UPS deployments yesterday because of that whole power issue that happened. So we had to go get a bunch and then go send them over to 125, and then eventually we'll do the vWorkers. Me and Joe also set up some vWorkers, I believe, for Zach and Hannah. I'm trying to think what else. It was just mainly vWorkers, to be honest, and then provisioning, like, you know, vWorkers and laptops. That's literally what we did this week.
So far in this week, I have been provisioning 2 XPS laptop and 8 vWorker computers for the whole week. Most of these aren't not assigned to a user yet, but they are planned to be used for in the future for new hires to be used for.
I've been working particularly a lot on UI UX features, reducing the margin on Neptune theme for Nagios XI, renovating that homepage, and doing a lot of work to make that user experience nice and smooth.
This week I've been just having a lot more responsibility than normal, doing a lot of reviews for vWorkers and kind of helping a lot of the other IT interns out with a few things.
This week did a lot of versioning vWorkers, worked with some other people on that, and do a lot of ClickUp tickets, some cleaning, looking to set up the UDPs next week, and set up a cart today, which was fun, and we're going to get after next week.
Hi everyone, my name is Ayub Pruse, and this is my end of the week video. This week was a busy week, provisioning laptops, IT requests, setting up UPS for dev interns and junior devs, and also set up my Active Directory. Next week, I'm planning to get familiar with Active Directory and set up KVMs and vWorkers for dev intern.
I worked this week on implementing RAG instead of relying on the few shots inference. Also spent a lot of time working on my final presentation that we're gonna give next week. And yeah, that's all. That was everything. Our end of week. See you next week.